Adventist health message. And we know that education and an exemplary life are some of the most effective methods in promoting a healthy lifestyle. We know what to expect, so we know that we should not smoke, we should not drink, but some of us have a problem implementing those changes. So I'll be presenting a few method or a 7-step method that will help us to effectively make changes in our life, right? So is change easy? No, it is never easy. So why? Because our habits are shaped by our culture and very often linked to emotional components. So we're going to talk about the 7-step models, and the 7-step models is very good. I like the 7-step model because it has educational components as well as Christian components attached to it. So all of us are going to participate in this lecture today. So everybody has gotten a piece of paper. So we're going to do different methods of how we can actually ensure that we maintain a healthy lifestyle. So the first thing we want to do is we want to set goals. All right, so we're going to identify the negative behavior that we want to change and write down the positive as well. So think about something that you actually have in your life that you want to change. For example, no exercise, that is the negative behavior, and the positive behavior, we're going to exercise Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Right? So everybody just jot down a few things, that one thing that you want to change. I'm going to do not drinking enough water. And the positive goal for that is to drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. So everybody can think about something that they want to do. The goal must be specific, that is the exact action that you want to perform. It must be direct, that is to the point, and it must be measurable. So we're going to think about those goals at this time. Right, so example of the negative behavior, sleeping less than 7 hours a day. The positive is, these are just some examples that you can think of. Sleeping, right, 8 hours more. Right, going to bed late. The positive about that is that we can go to bed before 10 p.m. So those are some of the things that we can think about doing. After this, setting the goal, we're going to look at the antecedents of the behavior. That is basically you're asking yourself, why I am the way I am, and why have I practiced this behavior through the number of years. So if the goal is to drink 6 to 8 glasses of water, and the antecedent is, why am I not drinking enough water? So the antecedent for me was, I'm afraid to use public bathroom. So that's why I'm not drinking enough water, because I'm afraid that I'm going to have to use the public restroom, so I will not drink enough water. The other one is that I always walk with limited amount of water to work, so I will not be able to drink the 8 glasses of water. So you can think about that as for your behavior as well. So the next thing that we will think of, our step 3, is the consequences of the negative behavior. So what is actually happening now, what is happening now, or what has come to you already that if you continue practicing this behavior. So let's list sure and possible consequences in your life if you keep doing the behavior. So for example, not having 8 glasses of water, the negative consequences of it is that we have frequent urinary tract infections, we have sporking turbo, we have flare-up in acne. So when you look at your behavior that you have, what are the negative consequences that actually happens from those behavior, right? So the next thing is looking at now the benefits or the positive. Step 4 is the benefits of the positive behavior. So what benefits will you gain from actually implementing those new behavior? What are the benefits of drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water on a daily basis? You're increasing your complexion. It actually flushes out the toxins from your body. You actually have increased, your bowel action is actually much more freer if you actually consume adequate amount of water on a daily basis, and your skin actually is much cleaner, and you have less frequent flare of acne. So that is some of the benefits of actually implementing drinking 8 glasses of water. The next step 5 now, we're looking at the programming of the positive behavior. So the brain actually remembers things better once we start to program, right? So in this step, we ask the what, the when, the where, and with who. What? It said, what will you be doing? So we will be drinking 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. When? That is basically how often. And we're going to be drinking the water every 2 hours to ensure that we drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water. Where? We're going to do it at home, and we're going to do it at work. And with who? At work, we're going to ensure that we do our with our colleagues, and at home, we will do it with our family. So basically, that is basically the programming of the positive behavior. And the sixth step is the reinforcement plan. That is basically the reward that you will give yourself after having practiced this behavior. So you're gonna have to reward yourself, right, to ensure that you continue going. So there are two types of reward that you can give. You can give yourself material, that is basically like treats and dinners and anything like that is materialistic. And the social, basically, like words of recognition and hugs and warmth expression. So your wife can tell you that, oh, you did a very good job today. I mean, I'm proud of you, stuff like that. So after how we're going to implement this reinforcement plan, after 1 week, we're going to do an evaluation and to say we have had at least 6 to 8 glasses of water daily. So at the end of the week, I'm going to say I'm going to treat myself to a favorite dessert for the weekend. After a month or 2 months, we're going to treat ourselves to buying a nice blouse. So those are materialistic aspects that we can use to help with the reinforcement. The seventh step basically is the commitment and the motto. You're going to select a motto that will accompany you across the personal project. Right? So you're going to select a motto, you're going to draw it, and you're going to put it somewhere that you can actually see it on a daily basis. The motto I choose to go about this commitment is that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I'm going to put that on the mirror because I use the mirror every day. So I can see that on my mirror every day to remind me that I should be drinking at least 6 to 8 glasses of water. And with God's strength, we can definitely do it. This plan should cover a period of 60 days. After the time, we enter into the maintenance plan. And how do we do the maintenance plan? We're going to have effective evaluation. So at the end of the 60 days, we're going to do an evaluation of ourselves to see if it was actually influential or if the benefits of the plan that we implemented was actually beneficial. We're going to do self-instruction. So we're going to tell ourselves that we can do it. Every day we're going to tell ourselves that we can actually do it. And the last one is prayer. Because we believe in the power of prayer and that prayer can change a lot of things. So if we're having a negative behavior or a behavior that will influence our health, prayer can actually change anything. So these are just one of the methods we can use to implement the effective changes in our lives to ensure that we live happy, healthy, and meaningful lives. I want to thank you so very much for listening to our presentation, and I hope that you had learned something very much.
Thank you.